What's up, guys? Today we got a pretty cool video. We got something pretty cool for you guys to take a look at. And they're pretty awesome boxes. I do have a little boo-boo, and it has to do with that, and I'll talk to you about it in just a minute. So let's get started checking these out. You guys, come on. All right, guys, as you see, we've got some pretty cool, awesome Mac toolboxes. We'll go over each one of these in just a minute, and I'll explain to you a little bit about how cool they are. This one is called the Drop Top. I'll explain to you why it's called the Drop Top, because it's pretty awesome. And we've got a couple of Macsimizer roll carts. We'll go over some of these and talk about what they are and how cool they are and all that good stuff. And we'll look at some of the features on it. So let's start up here with the Drop Top. And I'll explain to you how this happened. We'll start with the part number. This one is a T6725DT. And what makes this cool, like on most toolboxes, this area right here is just wasted space, but not in the Mac toolbox. As you can see with the Drop Top, it lifts up like a roll cart, and you have pretty much a whole nother shelf and tray in here, and this tray can hold up to 350 pounds. Plus, it's got a power strip built in up here with the outlets and 2 USBs. So where most boxes, this whole area is just wasted. So that's pretty impressive that Mac did that. Don't mind these. These are just the coverings that go over the Mac logos that's on the front of the box. I just put them in there so that way we can put them back on it when we're done. These are here this week for our meetup that we're gonna have this weekend. And Mr. Wilson, that owns the Mac tool truck that comes here, he actually owns 3 different trucks. He sent all of these boxes to use for the meetup so people could take a look at them. And they're pretty cool. So we'll go over some of the sizes and features of this. But one of the cool things that I like a whole lot about this box, if I can get Bill to help me with it, we'll take the key. Like a lot of times, and we've all done it, you gotta lock up for the end of the day and you forget, oh, that drawer may not be closed all the way, and you lock your box up, and you realize, oh no, this drawer is locked, and I forgot to lock this one. So with the Mac box, you can close it, and that's locked. You don't have to undo your box and then reshut the drawers. When you push it to with it locked, it's locked. You do have to be careful, because if you leave your key in one of those drawers and you close it, well, you just locked yourself out. So we'll run over some of the specs and sizes with this. Like I say, it's a really nice box. The deep drawers are 5-inch drawers, and the shallower drawers are 3-inch drawers. Of course, it is a triple bank. It's 25 1/4 inches deep. It's 41 inches tall. It has a total of 16 different drawers. The slide capacity is 125 pounds per slide. So if it's got single slides on it, like this drawer can hold 125 pounds. If it's got double slides, like this drawer, it can hold 250. So each drawer can hold 250 pounds. The top can hold 350, which is pretty cool. The overall width is 66 7/8, so pretty much 67 inches wide. It's got 6-inch casters on it, and it rolls really easy. Speaking of rolling really easy, that's how I ended up injuring my hand today. We went to pull it off the pallet, and the swivel caster come around, and I almost cut the end of my ring finger off, and I cut pretty much the tip of my pinky off. but it almost got it all, but we survived with a couple of stitches. So let's talk about the power drawer real quick. As you can see, this is where the power drawer is. You undo this, and inside there, you can see the power outlet, and it does have a breaker on it. So you can put all your chargers in there and be able to charge everything from the power drawer. So really nice feature. Extra deep drawers on the bottom, and they do pull all the way out, as you can see. So everything's accessible from the back. So that's the drop top from Mac. One of the things I forgot to show you guys, and somebody's gonna ask, is how the power strip works on the side as far as the power cord. And there you can see it pretty much runs in that chain like deal. So there's no chance of that getting pinched. And the power cord on the back, sort of like a computer, the way it plugs in. So it's a super sharp box. This is flat black and flat purple with the black, gloss black trim and emblems on it. As you can see, the emblems. Really, really cool box. So that's the drop top, super sharp, and it is made in the USA with global materials. So pretty cool box. So we'll move over and take a look at the Macsimizer. All right, so here's the Macsimizer cart. The part number is UC4125FD. This is an OD green with flat black drawers on flat black OD green with the shiny orange trim. Pretty cool box. As you can see, it is 16 gauge steel. It has an 8-inch deep top in it. It has an internal power strip, as you can see right there. And it also has the same power plug that goes on the back. I like that design, and that way, if you do roll over the end of your cord, you can actually just get a new cord that plugs in the back. You don't have to do a lot of crazy rewiring and stuff like that. It's got the same 125 pounds per drawer for the single slides, like this top one has got. So that drawer will hold 125 pounds. And it has a 6-inch casters on it as well, for a total of 1,200 pounds per caster. So you're looking at 4,800 pounds that box could potentially hold. And we will get the tape measure out here and kind of show you guys a little bit about the depth and the width and all that. One thing we did see that we liked is the pry bar storage that's in here, as well as screwdriver storage. Now, Bill's got a big, long Matco pry bar, and every box that we've seen so far would not hold that pry bar. It was just too long. The handle on the top wouldn't fit. The drawer, the lid wouldn't close. None of the slide tops would work, but this box will hold that long pry bar. Show everybody how long that thing is. But the issue is more here on the handle. It won't let it go in, but you can take that little plastic collar out. It'll go in there and the lid will close, and you can lock it without any issues. So that is a definite win if you guys have got a long pry bar, because it's always rough trying to store a pry bar that's that long. Another one of the features that I really like about this box is, let's say you work in a shop and y'all want to share a scan tool or maybe a laptop or some kind of diagnostic equipment, but you don't want the guys to be messing with all your other stuff. So you can lock this lock, and the drawers will be locked, as you can see. So they can still access the top to get in here. Or if you want them to be able to access some of your tools, but not your scan tool or your laptop, you can unlock that. The drawers will open, and then you can lock the top. So that's a pretty cool piece of security that you have. I do like that feature on there. It seems to be a really nice cart. So let's look at the dimensions of this thing. Overall, you're looking at just a fuzz over 41. Looking at about 41.25 wide. And on your top, like, I assume they left this cut out so you can set your chargers or batteries or something up here and they not slide off. And you can still get to your power ports easy. On the top, you're looking at just about 19.75 inches wide, usable depth that way. And on the drawers is where this thing really shines. As you can see, the drawers do pull all the way out, and you're looking at, of course, if you go up under the lip, a little bit over 22 inches wide. So it will definitely hold a lot of tools in this cart. And the liners, they have like a sticky back on them to help them stay secure, as well as the box, which now we just tape this up here because it's not my box. And I didn't know if the owner would want to keep it or not, but they do have the 3M strips up there. We didn't want to put that on there since it's not ours. That way the guy that buys it can fix it like he wants to. But it's got drawer dividers. Super nice box that's in here. These are the utility strips that go on the side of the box. They got some different add-ons that you can do to hang them. I mean, this is a fine box, guys. So that is the black drawers on the OD green with the orange trim. And here, exact same part number, same box, different color. Red with the black trim with the red chrome, or red with the black emblems. Black drawers with the, I guess, sort of the cranberry chrome type trim that's on it. Exact same box, everything's the same. As you can see, this is a gloss paint versus the matte. Just a really good looking classic color. That black and red looks amazing together. I like it. I think if I was gonna order one of these, like my dream Macsimizer box would be that blue sparkle color that you guys seen on the first truck tour. It's a beautiful color. That with some titanium trim would look really good. But what I want to do is, since we've got this sitting here, of course now with this box you do get more drawers than you do with a snap-on, because all the snap-on are the same width. You want to pull that black box over here and we'll show them how it's made compared to it. You can see, like, I like the layout of this box. Your sockets and stuff can go here. Like, you could have your wrenches and these smaller drawers, you know, punches, chisels, whatever you want in there. And then you can get into some of your larger tools down here. Like the snap-on, all the drawers are pretty much the same width until you get to the bottom. I like the fact that you get a little more storage room out of the Macsimizer. But where this box really shines, like, I think this is probably the most popular roll cart that Snap-on has. Look at it compared to the Macsimizer depth-wise. That depth is where the box really shows out. Like, the overall depth of it is only 20 inches. So that's really adding a lot of valuable real estate once you pull those drawers out, because you multiply that times 7 drawers plus the top, you've got yourself quite a bit of storage, or 6 drawers and the top. But anyway, guys, that's our video today, where you get to look at 3 pretty cool products that Macs have. The drop top box is super awesome. I like the OD green, orange and black. It looks really good. And the classic red and black. You just can't hardly beat it. Anyway, guys, check all these out on MacTools.com. They've got a pretty cool thing there where you can look at all of their boxes and the specs, sizes, all that good stuff. Like always, if you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up and click that subscribe button. You guys have a great week, and we will catch y'all next time. See ya.